Okay. All right, Chad. So thanks, man, for taking the time to join me today to have this conversation. Okay. So for anybody watching this video, kind of just say your name and say where you're from and say what your guys' farm operation looks like a little bit.
So I'm Chad Ruppel. I'm from just east of Denver, Colorado. We farm wheat, corn, sunflowers, milo, and millet, and majority of it's dry land, a little bit irrigated.
Okay.
So,
And then wife and kids at home, right?
yep. Yeah, I have a wife and 3 kids, 2 girls and a boy.
Okay. Got a lot of stuff going on. You're fine. So first question then. Well, let's see. How long ago did you join? How long? I mean, it's probably been. It was last year sometime.
October 1st, yeah.
Okay, October 1st, man. Time has flown.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So first question for you, man, is what was not working inside of Chad's life prior to Legacy Farmer? What was just like really, really not working?
Just pretty much spinning my wheels in one spot.
Okay.
Had a million ideas to do a lot of things and like build the side business or make the farm better, but just had the ideas, just didn't know which way to go or how to prioritize things. Really was making a priority list of where to start or where to go.
Okay. You think confidence was an issue?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you think a majority of farmers and ranchers deal with that? Just lack of clarity, spinning their wheels 24/7. And then literally, even if they did know what to do, the confidence isn't really there for them to even do it.
Right. Yeah. Confidence was a big issue. Mainly, like for like my side business, like not knowing what to charge, always underdogging myself, I guess, for what I'm worth.
Yep.
And what my time's worth, really, what everybody's time's worth.
Yeah, what your time's worth, right? What percentage of farmers and ranchers that grew up just like you and I did, right? Small towns, working with family. How many of them do you think have a hard time actually, charging, looking at their time and charging what it's actually worth?
Oh, everyone. Yeah, because it's always like, oh, he can't afford this, he can't afford that. Well, guess you shouldn't be asking if, shouldn't be asking for the service.
Yeah. Okay.
But
okay, perfect. Well, what was the biggest thing for you that changed once you came in? And I'm just talking for Chad. I'm going to talk about you and Kristen, but what was the biggest thing that changed for Chad?
Just probably like standing up for myself, doing what's good for me, and then I'm drawing a major brain fart right now.
No, that's okay. That's all right.
The word, just like why you wake up in the morning. What the heck's the word? Sorry, we could redo this, but
no, you're fine.
The encouragement to get up and do things every day, and like you being a leader and then showing us how to do that and follow your role and stuff like that.
So you were having a hard time finding purpose, literally just like burnt the hell out, have a lot of different things going on, wife and 3 kids at home. You guys are farming thousands of acres. You're working with family. There's all the chaos and the stress and all the bullshit that comes with that. Right.
Right. Yeah. Accountability.
Okay.
That's what I was looking for.
Well, and that's part of it too, man. A lot of these guys that are going to be watching this video, they have no source of accountability inside of their life. And for guys like you and me personally, I have to have it inside of my life. Would you agree?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, the only accountability I've ever had is the weather. Like,
yep.
Oh man, it's going to rain Saturday. Let's hurry up and get 1,000 acres planted or combined or sprayed or whatever. That's the only accountability I've ever had to deal with in my life. It's not like, no, wake your ass up every morning and
get up and get rolling.
Yeah. Do the core 4 and all that stuff.
And just know too, that you're not alone here as well. Right. Would you feel a lot of farmers and ranchers feel like they're completely on an island by themselves?
Yeah, I would say so.
Is that how you felt?
Yeah. Yeah. I was, just work with me and the father-in-law, and, he has his way of doing things, I have my way, and we get along great, but it's like, yeah, you kind of feel alone because I do my thing, he does his thing, and we work together, but we work apart,
But do you feel alone with your own problems and challenges though? Did you feel like you're the only person facing your own things?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And I didn't have a place to turn where I was comfortable to ask the questions that need to be asked, and somebody with answers with an outside eye looking in to shed light on the situation.
Okay. Did you find that inside of Legacy Farmer?
Yeah. Because I mean, you can only ask your mom and dad so many things, or your brothers, or
100%. Okay. Question number 3, out of everything that we have inside of Legacy Farmer, okay, tools, trainings, resources, accountability, association, right? What is your favorite thing? Like, what's the one thing that Chad's like, yeah, this is worth the money. This is worth the investment. This is worth my time, my energy, everything.
Probably accountability is really big, but I look at more as like a friendship kind of deal, because a lot of kids my age don't farm and they don't deal with, Mother Nature in the way we do, and the amount of money that can go in and out of your pocket in the blink of an eye.
Yep.
And it's just good to be around people that deal with the same shit I deal with, and realize that I'm not the only one in this world with these problems.
Yeah. So really, and what have a lot of other men have said on these calls is like, it's the coaching calls and it's the network. Like, that's their 2 favorite things, to finally have, like you said, people they can have conversations with that actually understand like the challenges they're dealing with.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
How did coming into Legacy Farmer impact you and Kristen, your guys' relationship?
It helped a lot because we both watched the trainings from the get-go. That was like a nightly ritual. We would sit in bed. As soon as we got the kids to bed, we got what we needed, and then watched a training, and then talked about it, wrote in both of our journals kind of our thoughts and things. And then even the next day we would talk about kind of like when you bring up stuff about how were you born and raised, or what were you supposed to believe, and this and that. And we kind of share our beliefs and stuff, and kind of realize how backwards we were brought up and shit like that,
Yeah.
So.
Have you ever seen any type of content like that before coming here?
No. Yeah.
Okay, so Chad, you're inside of our Legends group, and so we've been utilizing a tool called Farmer Metrics. Okay, Farmer Metrics is basically, helping you keep track of your numbers on a monthly basis, or requirement to update your numbers on a monthly basis, so that right, what your position is with the bank at all times. You know more about your operation than your banker does. So, being through that for the time that you've been in, like, what do you see as the possibilities for that? Like, what's the valuable piece that you see inside of Farmer Metrics?
After we get through all this and really get a lot of training in, it's going to be super powerful, because I'm going to know exactly how your financial system works. Like, literally, as a farmer, I'd only work on the true nitty-gritty stuff 1 month out of the year to get your operating line done, and then you'd forget about it.
Yeah, you're talking working on the numbers 1 month out of the year.
Yeah. As soon as you got the banker happy and your money lined up for the year, you didn't really worry about it, because you just went and worried about the farm.
Yep.
But now when you have this system and the metrics, and it's so eye-opening of all the leaks in a business that you can have.
Okay. Has it been eye-opening for you to actually see what your banker's looking at and understand from their point of view what your position is, why it matters, and what type of credit you are to them?
Yeah. Yeah, because I've always been intimidated by them, because I don't and didn't know what they'd ask me something about. Oh, shit, I don't know.
Yeah.
But now it's encouraging, because you can go to them with a totally different attitude and mindset.
Yep, and control the power inside of that conversation.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Okay. Awesome,
Yep.
man. Well, that's what we want to do with it is forcing our members to update numbers on a monthly basis, monitoring their position so they know exactly where they're at with the bank and within their operation every single month. Because how many, you go in for that month, you get all your numbers updated, and you go in, you give it all to your banker, but still you collect all these numbers, but do you actually know what any of them mean?
Not at the moment, but
Yeah. Okay. All right. But I'm saying
will.
that in the past, though, you haven't really known what they've meant, right?
Just a few, like just a few that, you know, you really have to focus on, or which the rest of it, no. But now it's nice because if you want to buy something, you can plug it in and, you know, like, oh no, that's a good idea or bad idea, you know, right off the get-go, not just shooting from the hip.
And how many guys, like how many decisions on average would you say the typical farmer is making throughout the year from that 1 month that they're not looking at their numbers, where they're just, you know, they're just operating for the year? How many decisions would you say they make throughout the year where they're just shooting from the hip?
Oh, about 95%.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
That's just what I'm trying to drill home with people too, man, and the importance of farmer metrics. Yeah, we've dumbed it down and it's simplified, but like just knowing what your position is and knowing exactly where you're at, I mean, that changes everything about the decisions you make throughout the year.
Oh yeah. It's an ease of mind thing too, because it'd always be like, say, July and you still got fall harvest coming up and it's like, well, should we do this or go on vacation or this or that? And it's like, well, let's wait and see. Let's wait till after December when all the numbers are in and the crops are in. Well, now with farmer metrics, you know where you're at, you know what money you have and don't have.
How beneficial has it been for you to be able to actually look at other guys' financial situations and understand kind of what they're doing and what's working and not working for them? How valuable is that for you?
It's really valuable because you get so narrow-minded at just staring at your own crap. It's good to see somebody else's cash flow and see what they do with their money. And it's like, oh, maybe I should do that, or he did this. That was kind of screwed up. Let's not do that.
Yeah, exactly. Right. And those decisions around, hey, it's in learning what not to do, right? Learning from another guy's mistake. There's no, and I've said this several times before, but there's no small mistake on the farm financially. There's no small mistake.
Yeah.
So if we can keep our members from making those mistakes, everything about being here, the investment to be here pays for itself multiple times over every single year.
Right.
Right. Okay. All right. Perfect. Well, so last question is man, it's no secret in today's industry, it's really tough to establish trust, right? When you first came in, you'd listen to a ton of podcasts prior to that.
Mm-hmm.
When you came in and, you know, with somebody else brand new, trust is the most difficult thing to establish in today's industry. So what would you say if somebody was sitting on the fence, like they're literally like getting ready to fill out an application, maybe they're ready to join, maybe they've already had a conversation with our team. Like if somebody's sitting on the fence saying, hey, I don't know. Like, I don't know if I really should dive all into this. I don't know if I trust this guy or this company or whatever. What is the one thing Chad would say to them?
Just to do it, because it's eye-opening. I mean, Jace has been through the bad times and seen it all, and that's somewhere where we all don't want to go. And it's just, you need to join because it straightens you out in a hurry with family and business. And it's not just about business. It's being a good dad and husband and son and all that kind of stuff. It's a full spectrum type deal.
Yeah.
Once
So
you
for the money that you've invested, would you say that you've gotten the financial, like we already know about the personal ROI and things that you and Kristen have gotten and things just Chad has gotten for himself. Would you say the financial ROI is there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I paid for it. This first winter, I've already pretty much recouped my money.
Yep. Okay.
By building confidence and all that stuff.
Taking action and honestly, and learning what not to do with financial decisions.
Exactly.
Good stuff, man.
Yep.
All right, man. I appreciate you doing this.
Yep. No problem.